So our program is called the SIG. I am Yannis. I'm working at Open Lab Athens, and I'm closely collaborating with Vasilis on this project and Clarke from Newcastle University. And we wanted to create, to design some infrastructures for communities with sensitive data. We wanted to see how we can unpick sensitivities from technology use and data management in complex contexts. We also wanted to explore and provoke activities that had to do with notions of positive digital security. We are looking at security as a socio-technical process, meaning that how people relate to security and not only how security is enforced to them by designers, practitioners, or developers. We were really interested in the circumvention of technology, meaning that we want to see how people in the everyday lives have ingenious ways of altering the uses of technological artifacts and how we can embed their social values into our design processes. Also, we wanted to see how we can enable trust through sharing resources. We are looking at trust as a more complex situation, and also we have the communities we're working with are really vulnerable, so we want to see what trust means in this context and how we can translate them in a digital lo-fi prototype. And also, because a lot of our work has to do with new technologies and disruptive technologies, we wanted to see how these technologies could be embedded in the work we are doing and what we can offer through these technologies to the communities that we are working with. So the research team is Newcastle University, Vasilis, Vlachokyriakos, and is the principal investigator. Rachel Clarke is the co-investigator through the Department of Computer Science. Angelou Centre is one of the few surviving Black-led women's organizations in Newcastle. They are doing work with children and women that are victims of domestic violence. They have a holistic approach, and also they tackle with migrant issues, which are very important and complex. The Union of Women of Associations of Herakleion is located in Crete, in Greece, and they are doing similar work as Angelou Centre, and that's why we chose them as partners, because we have some collaborations with them, and we wanted to see how we can translate the work we are doing in an international level, and how do the ideas of designing security infrastructures can fit to different contexts. Also, we are going to work with a Sociality cooperative. They are developers, they are software developers and researchers. I am also a part of this cooperative, and they have done work with various initiatives and NGOs here in Greece, but also internationally. So that's why we were thinking of creating a group of organizations and communities that are somehow interrelated in a way, and but different in context. So we seek to combine methodological tools and design approaches in order to develop an empathetic understanding of participants, what are their problems and how they are tackling them every day, and how they how their interrelations and practices affect all such practices. So we are informed mostly by feminist and intersectional approaches on data management, and we are focusing on expanding our understanding on existing data security infrastructures the communities are already having, how we can document and compare them in an international context, and how we can develop and deploy an intervention allow a digital prototype that could help them correspond to their needs as far as security is concerned. So we want to better understand what they are doing in an everyday, in their everyday workflows, and how we can more create a more effective technological design which could encompass what, their values and what they are really into, the communities are really into. And how we can foster these social processes on security and privacy, because we are seeing that these communities have complex data management issues and security needs. So we want to see how we can embed these processes into our prototype, and also how we can help them, how they can help us understand exactly what they are doing and how we can help them with their work. And our final outcome should be an open source low fidelity application which will help the communities tackle with their everyday problems. Also, we are looking at creating a methodology in order to understand their aspirations and needs, because we are talking about women's victims of domestic violence, migrants, and other grassroots initiatives that have sensitive data. And as I've mentioned before, how this can be applied on an international level. I think that more or less that from me.